Welcome to Learning Math Skills with Kasho with an other lecture and other video. So what is we going to start? We are going to start today a new topic, and let's see what is our today's topic. We are going to start, that is pie charts. So students, you know different type of graphs you see while during playing games or video games, or you playing watching matches on the TV screens. You are familiar very much charts when you are hiring news channel. You saw there the comparison of different things by the charts, so you are very much familiar. First we will revise how many types of the charts are there. So first of all, what is a chart or graph? A chart or graph is a graphical pictorial representation of data or some values in an organized manner. Means chart or graph shows always some, we have a data of a school, of a different match, of a player, personal data. We always try to show this with the chart and graph in a very colorful way. The it's easy to understand the different data if it is presented in the form of chart or graph. So let's see what are the types of the graph there. First of all, there is a bar chart. Bar chart means that is a show in like bars. You already did in these sums in junior classes. These bars are vertical bars, so we call it a vertical bar chart. So there is another type of bar chart, that is horizontal bar chart. In this horizontal bar chart, the bar charts are drawn like this way in horizontal directions. So another graph you are familiar with, that is line graph. You often see during a cricket match while team chasing the total and the run rate shown on the screen. So it is like in this way, different lines are drawn by the media or the TV screen. So that this such type is called line chart. So what is now pie chart? Pie chart basically is a, that is our topic, pie chart. Pie chart is a circular shape, right? For example, this is data of a Babar Azam. As you know, that is a famous cricketer, world class cricketer from Pakistani team. He scored 100 runs. So where he scored, how many percentage he scored runs in different direction of the ground. So you are very much understand the his strong areas from watching this chart. So what is pie chart? Pie chart basically a circular graph, or the whole circle represent one whole. One whole means if we divide this circle into half parts, so it means it represents half, and we again divide the next half into the more two halves, so it means that is the fourth of a circular. In other way, you can show a circular in the percentage form, right? So let's start our today's question regarding pie chart. It's very interesting and it's very easy. When you are passed through this topic, you you will be very happy and excited to do this. So let's start. So first there is an example that is from your textbook page number 199. In a mathematics quiz, 70% students are passed and 30% students are failed. So how you show this by a pie chart? So that is a 70% of the pie chart and that is a 30% of a pie chart. The blue portion shows the number of students passed and the light green portion shows 30% of students who failed in the exam. So let's see what is our next question. Our next question is from textbook page number 201. The following pie chart show the number of ice creams, cones, different flavors that Mr. Tahar sold on a certain day. Okay, let's see what flavors Mr. Tahir sold. Chocolate 25 he sold, strawberry 20, vanilla 45 and mango 10. So let's see what are the questions we have to reply. How many strawberries cones were sold at that day? So how many strawberries he sold? Very simple, that is 20. It's easy na? Which flavor of ice cream sold the most on that day? Okay, which one is vanilla? That is 45. So what will be the next last question? Which flavor of ice cream did Mr. Tahar sell more? Strawberry or chocolate? So strawberry and chocolate, among these two, which is the better sale? That is chocolate. So Now you imagine how easy is this one. Okay, now move to the next question. That is from your textbook page number 203. How Jane spent her pocket money last month. Okay, he spent 10% on his saving, 25% on stationery, 30% on toys, and 35% on food and drinks. It means he is like to eat and drink. Yeah. What percentage of her pocket money did Jane spend on toys? So very simple. That is 30%. Second question, on which item did Jane spend the most? Yes, that is food and drink. So last one question is, did Jane spend more money on toys or stationery? Yes, he spent more money on toys. He also like to play with the toys. So what will be the next question? That is from your, again, that is from your workbook now. That is page number 96. There are different type of vehicles parked in a car park. The pie chart shows the number of vehicles of each type. Okay. 50 lorries, motorcycle 40, car 80, and van 30. So let's see what questions we have. How many vans are there in the park? Simple, that is 30. So what will be the next question? Which type of vehicles has greater number? Okay, which, that is cars means 80. So what is the C question? Are there more motorcycles or lorries? Okay, which thing is more? Lorries are more than motorcycles, that is 50 instead of 40. So till now you are enjoying. Okay, let's see what will be the next question. That is from your page number 97. People in the class were asked to pick the fruit they liked among the 4 fruits given. The pie chart shows the results. Okay, 8 students like apple, 5 pineapple, 13 orange, and 10 pear. I love it orange and apple. So how many people choose pear to the fruit they like best? 10 people. It's understood. What will be the next question? Which fruit is the most popular? Yes, it's orange. 13 students like. Which fruit the more popular, apple or pineapple? Apple is, the least one is pineapple. Okay. So come to the next question. That is also from your textbook now. This is question from your textbook. Okay. Class 6 has 32 people, 16 of them Pakistani, 8 are Australian, and 8 are Chinese. Okay. So how many total students? That is 32. It means 50% are Pakistani. Fraction form, you have to give the answer in fraction form. So how many students of Pakistani? 16. And how many total students? That is 32. So when you write this fraction form, that is 16 over 32. It cuts as a table of 16. 16 ones are 16 and 16 twos are 32. So your answer is 1 over 2. So your next question is fraction of Australian peoples. So 8 over 32, at the table of 8 you cut, your answer is 1 over 4. Similarly, we have to find the fraction form of Chinese people. That is again 1 over 4. Okay. Now see the next question. That is from your textbook page 202. Pie chart shows the fraction for different colors of marbles John has. Okay. Now it's fraction form. John has 1 over 2 blue, yellow 1 over 4, green 1 over 6, red 1 over 12. So what we have to find? What fraction of the marbles are green? It's very easy. That are 1 over 6. So which color of marbles does John has least? Okay, that was the interesting. So red has 1 over 12, yellow 1 over 4, green 1 over 6, blue 1 over 2. Which one is the least value? So finding by the fraction form, we can find which is the greater or least value by equalizing their denominators, right? In other case, you can say their numerators are same. Okay, so it means the largest value has the least value, right? Other way, you can make the denominator same, then you will compare the numerators. So in both cases, the least value is 1 over 12. It's up to you. You don't need to change the denominator. You can select your answer by comparing the denominators because numerators are same. If you make the denominator same, then your calculation is more easier. So 1 over 12 is your answer. So let's see what is the next question. Different colors. John has the same question, same pie chart, but the question is little bit different. Which color marbles John has more, yellow or green? He has 1 over 4 yellow and 1 over 6 are green. So which fraction is larger? So first for this we will make the same denominators. We will multiply 1 over 4 with the 6 and 1 over 6 with the 4. So we get 6 over 24 and 4 over 24. So which one is greater? That is 624, and that is 1 over 4, and 1 over 4 shows the yellow. So yellow is the, John has more yellow than green. So come to the next. The following pie chart shows number of absentees from a school on different days in a week. Okay, the most absent students on Monday. That's unbelievable. Okay, Monday comes after weekend. How many parts are there in this pie chart? How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Total 5 parts. Very easy question. So what is next? Which is the biggest part and which is the smallest part? So it's very clearly visible. The biggest part is blue and the smallest part is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday because the value 3 value. Monday is the biggest and Wednesday is the smallest part. So now come to the next question. Find the number of absenteeism on Tuesday, that is 5. That is clear from the pie chart. On which day was the number of absenteeism was the greatest? That is Monday. On Monday there are 15 absenteeisms. And on which day was the number of absenteeism is the smallest? That is Wednesday. So very easy questions. Simply you have to give the answer by observing this pie chart. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. So just do these questions at your workbook and you have to just fill the blanks type questions. So stay tuned to Learning Math Skills with Kashyap.